Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
This is so accurate. This is so accurate. It's so easy to like people at first. So many people, and this guy was someone that I met on the dating apps years ago. And so many people I've met on the dating apps, it's like at first things are so great that I've dated, like gone on 2+ dates with. Things are so great at first. And then there always hits this point where I'm like, oh, you were acting. You knew what I wanted, so you played the role. And now that you're a little more comfortable, everything's coming out and it's not so cute. I was misinformed. Really? False advertising? Oh my God. I know people say it's dating, it's all dating, but the apps, it's easier to play a role.
And how is that exactly? You're only matching with someone on dating apps and then you go on dates. You do meet them face to face. You get to know them face to face. But let's see what she's responding to so we'll make sense together out of all this wisdom coming out of TikTok. This is the comment. My favorite saying I ever heard on TikTok is a crush is a lack of information. Is it though? You've dated people and you went on 2+ dates. So 3 days and you got a crush on someone? Maybe that's the problem you should be working on, not the lack of information.
I want to know who made this up, but why are women the only ones that have to wear an engagement ring? Like, we're both engaged. Like, why do people know I'm engaged before I even talk to them because of my shiny diamond ring? That makes no sense. You bet your bottom dollar that whoever proposes to me, they're getting their wedding band. Like, you get down on one knee and then we're going to the store because we're getting you a ring too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now pay attention, I'm not gonna say it twice. I want mine made out of platinum with the biggest diamond that was ever found, and make sure you don't pay for it less than 200,000. And absolutely, if I ever get down on one knee, we're both gonna pay for the wedding and we're both gonna pay for the honeymoon. What's that? You don't wanna get married anymore? Oh no, but I only wanted to do this so I can brag with my new ring to my coworkers. Oh well, I guess I won't be getting married.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I think 10 times their salary.
Yeah, has to be in like the 6 digits for sure.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I'd say at least like 100K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the four of you won't be getting married either. You saved an entire month to buy that dress from Zara and you're dreaming about $100,000 rings. Come on now. What was that? Use the 100,000 to put a down payment for a house? Now forget about that. Who needs any of that when you need something to brag with in front of your girlfriend?
What do you do for a living?
Nothing.
Best part of your job?
Living.
This is peak sunroom energy. This is it. Yep. A sunroom creator literally said that creating on sunroom felt like getting paid to exist. So if you want to be like her, come on.
Like her or like you? She said she doesn't have a job. She never said she's doing what you do. But more on the sunroom thingy, cause at first I thought the sun has its own room now and that's fine. Maybe close the curtains for a minute cause there's like 35 degrees Celsius outside. But no, sunroom is basically just a new version of OF. More like a discount OF. I guess you can say it's just one more opportunity for the strong and independent to have a successful career.
TikTok has a filter to let you know why you're single. Why would anybody want that?
It's called knowing my worth.
And you can call a donkey a unicorn, it's still never gonna be more than a donkey. Doesn't matter how you call it, it's still the reason you're single.
A secret from a therapist. You're not attracting the wrong man or the wrong woman, you're actually just choosing to accept it.
And you're one of the reasons men don't go to therapy, because you're full of secrets. You choose to accept it. Accept what? And I kind of get it. You do accept the behavior from the wrong people, but you are still the one who attracts the wrong people. Funny enough, none of you have that type of secret. You are the one who attracts the wrong people. You know the problem now, and that's something you need to fix. That's something you need to work on. I know that will be the scariest secret of all times. Take some responsibility.
Okay, just quickly, it seems people are really invested, apparently, in my breakup. It's wild to me, if I'm being completely honest here, because, like, this is my life, you guys. I have boxes and stuff everywhere. I am healing one day at a time here. And my life is not that exciting, but I love that you guys want to follow along. My intention on posting it in the first place was never to have so many people invested, but you know, I have to say it feels really good to connect with other people that are going through this, because when it first hit, I was like beside myself, and I'll probably start crying, so I'm gonna not even like talk on that right now. It's honestly crazy how many of us have gone through this, and initially I felt so alone, which is probably why I still was posting wedding advice and tips and things that I learned, because it felt good to distract myself. Call it whatever you want, have your own perception. If you have a negative one on my life, you can unfollow me. I really don't care, because my intention wasn't to gain a following in the first place. But for those of you that are kind and healed humans and people that actually are
agreeing with me, stick around, I'm gonna have more content. Yeah, got it. The ones who don't agree with me, unfollow. Makes perfect sense. Oh no, I'm surprised so many people got interested in my life. I never knew that will happen when I started posting my entire life on TikTok. I made at least 10 videos about my breakup, and somehow people are interested. Who knew? Who also knew when they keep asking why did the breakup happen and I don't give them an answer, they're gonna keep asking.
I keep getting this question a lot. What was the argument about? What was the disagreement about? I apologize in advance. I'm not going to share what it was about.
Yeah, well, I will. He said something you didn't like, the two of you had an argument, and you chose to call it quits. And that's coming from your own mouth, not mine. And people still come to you for advice. This is the part that is wild to me.
A lot of girls, once they start pushing that 30 mark, they're like, okay, I got to lower my standards a little bit because it's not working out.
Well, because, you know, we have that pressure of time and
Right.
eggs, and I feel like society does a really good job of
reminding
us of that,
Yeah.
that timeline.
Like always a bridesmaid, never
Yeah,
a bride.
right.
There's
And
movies
like,
about that.
once you hit 30, your eggs start shriveling.
Society doesn't care. At best, society is having a laugh. That's why you have all those rom-com. Even though it's in the title, it's never a comedy. There's nothing to laugh at. I grew up in a time when society used to tell my parents through a commercial that it's 10 o'clock, make sure your kids are home. Do you really think it did all that because they care too much about me? No, I guarantee you they are waiting to see how many parents are running outside to find their kids. And obviously having a laugh.
Oh, we're comparing stats. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with
This was almost too funny not to post. This is who we now take advice from. We take advice on relationships and marriages from an adult actress. Oh, this is the best thing ever. I just have to read some of the comments she got. First one, go, awesome, amen. Seriously? Okay, just a few more. Loved it. I feel like it's never end game for myself, but you're absolutely right. Leave if it doesn't do you good. What if she's the one who got left? No, never a possibility. Beast, I could treat you so... Hold on, who you're calling Beast? She's Miss Beast to you. Beast, I could treat you so good. I'm sure you are, but why? Would you still risk it after she told you that she's gonna just get divorced because she feels like it? She amazing? Question mark. I don't know. To me, she's not. I mean, really not. And finally, someone who has some common sense. Would you trade places with her? Going through the comments, I would not be surprised if the majority would.
You guys know that you can flip things in a pan by just flipping the pan?
Did you guys know you can stir your coffee just holding the spoon and do like this with your mug? Now you know.
Now what I know for sure is I'm not gonna do it that way. But this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.